No, we are not in a crypto winter. Because crypto winter was referred to the 4-year cycle, really, when Bitcoin used to form its all-time high. And by that matrix, we are looking at 2029 in terms of the projection of the time frame, and in terms of the price, you're looking at a 250,000. Currently, as you've mentioned right on top of your show, the impact and the effect of Trump being in the office and the White House tweeting positively about Bitcoin, it began to fade away back in November. And that was the first warning sign that we issued. And we expected and we posted that the prices are likely to touch 73 to 74. And now clearly we are trading at 67, below 67,000 in terms of a Bitcoin price. So how far and how low can we go? We expect this particular price to reach in around early 60s or perhaps late 50s. But anything beyond that would be, we don't really see that currently, because the reason for that is now we are looking at more positive headlines. Forget about the price action, forget where the price is looking at. It is about the headlines in terms of who is buying now. We have Credit Suisse, we have UBS, the two major Swiss banks, now going to open the Bitcoin buying to their account holders. And bear in mind, these account holders are not with a £500 that you can open an account with UBS. So that's a huge amount of institutional money coming in. We have BlackRock, as of yesterday, buying Bitcoin in terms of their ETF, which was 60 billion US dollars, 60 billion. And that is the number that I'm very much emphasizing on. And on top of that, we had companies like Binance, which also bought 100 million worth of Bitcoin for their SAFU fund, SAFU. That is the investment arm for Binance. So look at headlines, forget about the price. That is the message.
So, okay, look at the headlines, but you're talking about that $60,000 mark being breached. I mean, what's your time frame on that? I appreciate what you're saying, that it's partly politically driven, it's partly broader market sentiment, but when could it go that low?
I think everything is very much in play, and it is being done in a very controlled fashion. Now, why do I say that? Let me peel some layers on that one, because I think currently everyone is looking at the prices and then they're panicking. The panic will stop when White House or the current administration, i.e. President Trump, will come out and then he will say something very, very strongly, which will resemble and have an echo of what we heard buy, baby, buy last year in 2025 when the stock market was falling off the cliff on the Liberation Day. And I think this is exactly what is going to happen. And at the price level that it is going to happen, it's going to be around 62 to 65. Because remember, one of the biggest lobbyists, one of the biggest supporter for President's party and for the President's presidential campaign money, it came from where? It came from the crypto industry. These guys are going to push those buttons, and President will make that announcement. And that announcement is going to come in the form of a change of a law in the United States, which is the big crypto law everyone is waiting for, which by far is going to bring the huge amount of pressure. So where we look at, in terms of a Bitcoin's price action, we look at it from a perspective of an opportunity. Look, I can be here with you and then I can talk about pros and cons, but I think currently looking at it, I'm actually excited about the opportunities that it is representing, and not only in the Bitcoin market, but also in silver, also in gold, for a number of different dynamics, which I'm sure we'll be happy to discuss next time we are with you.
We're going to have to talk about silver and gold another time, but always good talking to you. Naeem Aslam, Chief Investment Officer at Zaye Capital Markets. Thank you.